You ask Siri to set a 5-minute timer for your pasta, and it pulls up a web search for how to boil water.
That everyday frustration you feel is the micro-level fallout of a massive AI arms race happening behind closed doors at Apple.
Our deep dive into Mark Gurman's insider reports exposes how the architect of that struggle, like Apple's AI chief Giannandrea, ended up walking out the door on April 15th.
April 15th hits a very specific stock vesting milestone.
Oh, the classic golden handcuffs.
The tech industry defines rest and vest as a period where an executive whose role has been gutted simply rides out the clock to collect their pre-negotiated shares.
Giannandrea has been running down the clock since his operational power was stripped away.
He arrived from Google in 2018 with a massive mandate to lead search and artificial intelligence.
Hiring a Google AI executive into Apple acts like a corporate organ transplant.
Apple's secretive inner circle immune system completely rejected the foreign tissue.
I have to push back on the prevailing narrative that Giannandrea simply failed to build a better Siri. Like, the environment was rigged against an outsider trying to force open-source collaboration inside a fiercely siloed hardware culture.
He was actively locked out of the cross-department meetings required to make AI work system-wide.
Gurman's reporting exposes Apple operating structurally like a massive family business. Outsiders hit brick walls trying to drive real operational shifts.
Software chief Craig Federighi dismissed the ChatGPT movement completely.
He ignored generative AI until one late night when he personally used ChatGPT to help him write code.
That solitary coding session catalyzed his realization that Apple was severely behind.
Federighi has a midnight AI epiphany, and the direct result is Giannandrea losing control of the very technology.
Handed the keys over to Mike Rockwell in March 2025 demonstrates Apple's core philosophy.
Rockwell is best known for the Vision Pro hardware. Handing a software-based AI initiative to a VR hardware executive sounds insane.
Until you understand Apple's DNA, they treat artificial intelligence as a hardware feature.
A localized chip capability designed to sell more iPhones.
Rockwell reports directly to Federighi. AI gets placed firmly back under the control of a hardware-obsessed inner circle.
Giannandrea gets reduced to an advisor title by December 2025. Now he is abandoning big tech entirely to quietly advise startups.
This entire leadership shift connects directly to what you see on your screen.
Apple's obsession with rigid control extends straight into their interface design.
They are stubbornly sticking with their liquid glass aesthetic across iOS and macOS.
Liquid glass relies on heavy translucency and perfect pixel-level polish.
A perfectly static interface fundamentally clashes with the messy unpredictability of AI generation.
Generative AI breaks rigid design structures because the output is never identical.
Apple is throwing users a tiny bone with a new opacity control to tone down the visual intensity of liquid glass.
The core design remains completely locked in. A company structurally obsessed with secrecy and tight inner circle control faces an existential threat in an AI era demanding rapid, chaotic innovation. Catch you next time.